Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This one is going to be slightly different compared to normal. So normally I'd show off the trailer and all of things like that. This season it's coming to an end. By next week this season will be over. I've missed a few things, as I've stated in previous messages, videos. A lot of stuff behind the scenes has had an impact in me recording and things like that. So what this video today is going to be is a look at my Fortnite page. What we're going to do, we'll fade it over, hide that. No, wait. Creator options. Mute. I need to mute it a minute. So that whole section's going to get me a nice little muting anyway. So, the first thing I'm going to do is we are going to start. So as you can see here, they've changed the UI recently. We're going to go through every single thing for all of that. Obviously, what we're going to do is we are going to start with our Lego kits. So these are only available within the Lego Fortnite Odyssey game mode, or Brick Life, I believe. So the first one we got is the AT-AT 8080. We then got a First Order Outpost. Got a Gonk Series Outpost. We have a First Order Transport. And a First Order Base. I'll give each one a quick spin round. We're going to see inside that one. Then the AT-AT. AT-AT, however you want to pronounce it. Then we got the main stage. Let's go down to the arcade tent. We have Raven's Abode, Raven's Tower, Raven's Apothecary, and his Mausoleum. Plus we have the lounge. We have the juice tent. We have the dump on the Earl Durburger Hill. Durburger Drive. I apologise. The ruin of Rue Royale. The Creeker on Bleecker Street. And the eyesore of Erie Avenue. Plus I have Halloween Town Hall. And the Wastelanders Rampart. So that's the main builds. Then we also have decor to go in the rooms. So this is the First Order throne room. We have a radar dish, a droid repair unit, a nav center, a First Order suite, First Order dormitory, monitoring gear, mess hall, lounge, bathroom, commissary, break room, cargo hold, situation room, med bay, command centre, a conference room, executive bathroom, control room, and a galley. So you see how the builds are only available in Odyssey. However, all the decor can be used in Brick Life. So we also have the Prickly Works, Cozy Cactus Living, the the Engine Starter Workshop, Fresh No Pails Kitchen, Cacti Dining, Auto Body Workshop, the Artist's Workshop, Mechanics Workshop, a Prickly Night's Sleep, a Cactus Comfort Bathroom, Sunset Odds and Ends, Golden Peel Gallery, Welding Essentials, the Artist's Loft, some images, plus I believe the racks, or possibly just the images, Studio Essentials. Ooh. Some more images, Aura's Abode, Painter's Paradise Workshop, the Painter's Essentials, Sculpture Gallery, an Ode to Oro, Drafting Workshop, Winterfest Market 2, Main Stage Door, Winterfest Market 1, Cuddle Team Lounge. So these are things you can put in to each one. Raven's Workshop, Risks Happen, Study Time, Gadget Galore, Winterfest Kitchen, Raven's Comfy Living Room, On Guard, Dining Room in a Christmas theme, the Hygiene Haven for Raven, so their Halloween original OG style for a bathroom, Bright Bombers, stuff to go in the arcade builds, a Christmassy living room, Peely layout for the juice bar, Ghoulish game room, Countess of Lounging, Countess of Feasting, the Sanguine Splashery, the Countess of Cookery, Splashing Pumpkins, the Countess of Repose, Haunted Hearth. So there's a lot of Halloweeny themed designs. Plus, yes, I have Halloween Townhome, Mr. Pieces, Frankie's Raise Laboratory, Halloween Town Library, Halloween Town Accents, Halloween Town Meeting. I also have the Latverian Monarch decor and the Bright Bomber decor. So that is everything for the Lego kit. Go right the way to the top. So let's go all the way to the push RT. All by series. Apply. So the first skin we got is Aftermath. Hold on, what I'm going to do is just come on. take off the back bling a minute so that we can see the backs of the skins properly. So first of all we have Aftermath, introduced back in Chapter 3 Season 1. I have Ali, Chapter 2 Season 6. Have Aftermath I have styles for. His hood up, and then the hood down. We can see his golden skull much better. I have Ares, our god of war. Plus I have other styles for him. So I have his legacy style, the Auric legacy, the phase legacy, the rim bound legacy, and then the cosmic legacy. So Ares was a crew skin, and then for staying with Fortnite crew I got bonus art styles for him. Then we got Astray, who has 2 stars. We have Astray and then Nebula, and the hair can be short or long. So if we just get it long, you got this Nebula style. And the next up, all of these are crew skins. Then we got Bones, and Auric. I'm yet to get phase rimbound. So on the first I'm going to get the phase style. Then each month afterwards we're going to complete his art styles. So his first edit style is Toxic Legacy before we go into our Auric Legacy. Then we got Breezabelle. Also has Academy Colours and the Midnight Hour. We then have Chaos Origins. So let's starting off Shadow. Who's just right. Then we have the Cube Assassin, who edit style is the reactivity basis. We have Dahlia. So we're going to go through 500 different skins. Has no edit styles. Then we have Dali, who is the Vanish Legacy. Then we go Auric, which is a black and grey style for them all. We have Phase Rimbound, which is... So the Phase is much more of the chrome. We then have Rimbound, which is a blue and white. And then Cosmic, which is just the space stylization. Then we go on to Demos. Here is either red, green, or straight up ghostly glow of a green. Drakensteel Hybrid. again has multiple levels. So we have his Draconic Steel, his basic Draconic Legacy, the Auric in the gold and black, the Phase in the chrome, the Rimbound in the blue and white, and then the Cosmic Legacy, which is, as I say, their space. Then we got Tashiel, who he's either in his salmon, so typically he is a salmon sushi, or you can have him as an avocado sushi. Or the Auric, which gold black, that looks creepier than that does. And then we get even creepier with Phase, the Rhymebound. And then on the first at 1 o'clock, I'm going to unlock his cosmic form. Then we got Galaxia, it has a glowing eye. So she comes in her elite and her crowned. We then have Guildheart, who has no edit styles. However, we also have Hiraku of the Masks, in which we have the Mask Maker's Legacy. So we have their base style, a style specific to them, then we go into the gold and black Auric style, the chrome phase. On the first, I'm going to get her almost, I keep saying blue and white, it's more like their outfits are made out of diamonds. And then I'm going to get her space cosmic form down the line. We then have Jing, who can have his hat on or his hat off. I'm not going to show him hat on and hat off for all the styles. We have his operatic legacy, his Auric legacy, Phase, Rimbound, and Cosmic. That is a nice looking edit style. However, moving on, we have Joni the Red, with either red and black coat or blue and white coat. Then we can have the mask on or off. We can have the glasses on or off. Or we can have pins in her hair. Or without. We then have Cat, sister of Kit. So she has the standard Cat legacy, the Cataclysm legacy, the Auric, the Phase, the Rhymebound, and then the Cosmic. Then we have Kawain, who is the most recent style. He dropped at the start of this month because I'm going to get his overtime legacy, and then if I stay subscribed for the next 5 months it'll be, because I'll get that one end of the week. We'll get all his various edit styles. Then we have Quran Arc, operative 18, and then basics, and then if we take his mask off, so he looks in the space style, chrome, and as operative 18, he gets a pink hairstyle. Then we have Lady of Cranes, Fortune's Legacy, Phase, Rhinebound, and Cosmic. We have Lana Lane, with Lane. If we're going to try and pronounce it in Welsh, that double L makes a k for Llangbai. So it'll be Clain, Lana Clain, even though it's meant to be llama. So it's Lana Lane, her Lamatic style, and then the other 4 styles. We have the Lumbro, who has no edit styles. We have Loveless, so you can tell, so for her style, she's very much, you pick a suit, so you can very much tell what they're doing now. So if I open up Dirty Shido, this is what they're doing now for all the skins, the longer you're with them. However, there was a time, as Loveless shows, they didn't. So the Mecha Cuddle Master plus Midnight plus Rail, they didn't have all of these 5 other styles. Then we have our Mecha Strike Commander. We have Nangelica, who was last season's skin, because there's our coders, and then I'm yet to unlock her other 4 edit styles. So you get, nowadays you get 6 edit styles per skin. So then we got Persephone, in the Stygian style, Auric, Phase, Rhinebound, and Cosmic. So those of you who know your Greek mythology know Persephone is the goddess of springtime and the queen of the underworld. They went for a much more dreaded theme, even though Persephone has always been a gentle and kind person as depicted. Then we have a shrouded and a normal. Shrouded, untorn clothes, longer draping, and then you can either have her with or without fishnets on. Then we have Polus, Foresight, Auric, Phase, Rhinebound, and Cosmic, and that is a skin that's all the edit styles suit it. Then we have Prince Orin, part of the Ageless set. No edit styles for him. We have Princess Lexa from the same season. Again, she had no edit styles. The Red Claw, you could either have him with or without his mask. Then we have the Rift Knight Kieran, with no edit styles. Soraya has no edit styles. Shimmer Dusk has edit styles. So we have her with her Hunter's Legacy. Then our standard 4. We have Sierra, which also has a Storm Stepper edit style and a Gold edit style. Much more Chaos Ghost style. We then have Silas Hesk, who also has his normal style. He has a snake wrapped around his neck. Then we have Venomous holding Watch. Then the Golden Auric, the Chromium Phase, the Diamond Rhinebound, and the Space Cosmic. Then we have our Skull Scout, who we can take her hat on or off. She has her Elysian legacy, and then our 4 bonus legacies. I'm not going to keep saying them all as we go through. Then we got Snow Stealth Sloan, who also has a Winter Sunset edit style. Southpaw come with the crystalline variety. Spirit Hunter Seiko also has Styx Hackers, and then our 4 other styles. We have Styx, who either is or isn't reactive. Then we have Sky, or her Summer Sky, with or without a hat, and then a stormy, darker version to go with it. We then have Sylvie, who has no edit styles. So I believe the edit styles kind of started in Season 5. There are a few more crew skins, but they had other tags to them, because I know the first couple were Loki and the Green Arrow. They have their own tags for a second reason. So we have the Burning Wolf. You can either have his flames on or off, and then you have him in his shadow style, in which all over his clothes you have the shadow logo, and he is a gold and red style, or him in just his base style, in which he is metal and pink. We then have the Inquisitor, who no edit style. We have the Operator. So yeah, looking at this, from the start of Chapter 5, all the legacy skins get a base skin, a secondary skin, and then 4 generic skins that carry over from skin to skin. We then have Tracy Trouble, who has a dark theme. We then have Triarch Nox, who either is or isn't reactive. And then we have Vi 6 V, not sure the pronunciation, but she also has a blue Arctic style. So that is the crew skins that don't have. So if you notice, if I just bring up my mouse cursor, on all these skins it states they are crew series. they have that crew series tag next to them. Whereas if I go to the next group, these skins are all... Oh, come on. Come on, Dark Jones. Thank you. Dark series. So we have Dark Jonesy, Dark Red Knight, Dark Wildcard, and the Fallen Love Ranger. These skins are all known as Dark Styles, because they were kind of corrupted versions of the skins. And then we move into our DC skins. So none of the Dark series have edit styles. The DC skins, the first skin is Aquaman, who either is in his normal Atlantean style or more Jason Momoa, showing off his chest wearing a pair of jeans. We then have the Armoured Batman Zero. So this was released for their DC comic series they did. It wasn't Zero War, but they did a series with Batman stuck in the loop, and it was set just before the aliens invasion. Then we have our standard comic book style Batman. We have Batman Zero, so this is the version of him existing within the 0 point universe when he was living on the island before he created the armoured suit. We then have Beast Boy. I didn't check. No, they didn't. So we have Beast Boy, who standard Teen Titans style. We have him in a standard, I say standard, in more of a human kid outfit rather than superhero outfit. And then we have him as a gorilla. We then have Shazam, not Shazam, Black Adam. And you can have him with or without his cloak. We then have Catwoman Zero. Then we have... Let me just default it a minute. We have Clark, who is obviously the Man of Steel, Superman. And then we have his normal edit style, and then a shadow possessed Darkest Night sort of edit style. Bizarro reversal style. Then as we have Green Arrow. He was also a crew style. I remember that one. We have Poison Ivy. Before her science experiment went wrong, and after, when our body filled with chloroform. We then have Rebirth Harley. And her picky sticky. Now. Oh, her hair. That is it. I'm literally flicking through these going, why can't I see a difference? It's the hair. That is it. that was an edit style made purely on here. Then I got to avoid pushing button. We have Raven, a much more classic style, and then the Rachel Roth from the Titans Netflix series. We then have Starfire, where her hair can either be I say reactive. She can either have fire emerging from her hair or not. We then have the Batman who laughs. We then have Christopher Nolan's Batman. We then have the Flash. And we have the Crown Prince of Crime. We have just the default style, full on tweed jacket with hat, and then him with the jacket but no hat. Then we move on to our next series, which is the Frozen series. We just have a Frozen Peely, a good old Nanakin. Then we have Arcane Jinx, and you can't have Jinx without Vi from the Arcane series. So these are known as our gaming legends. So these are all characters from games. I can't remember. They didn't, I think. So the next person on our list is the Ultra Nightmare himself, the Slayer. He comes with a few edit styles. You have his standard edit style. Ooh. Pingy ping ping. Of the camo-esque black and green. Not black and green, brown and green. You then have the Ember armor, which is an all black armor. You have Phobos, which is a yellow and brown armor. And you have Astro, which is a white accent armor. Then we have Geralt of Rivia. And then in the Viper School style, we have our Witcher. We then have Isaac Clarke. Who can or be reactive. We then have Katana from MK3. We have Lara Croft, plus the 25th anniversary. We have the classic edit style for Lara, although it's not quite as pointy as the original style. This was the remake rendition of that skin to celebrate 25 years. And then we have her in gold. That took some doing to get that style, because that was a secret style. We then have Raiden from Mortal Kombat 3. We have Scorpion. We're going to skip that one. We have Sub-Zero. Raiden has no edit styles. Scorpion has no edit styles. But Sub-Zero, he can be Bihan, who was the original Sub-Zero, and then that is actually his brother. And then you can have him with or without the mask. Then we're going to go back to Solid Snake, standard style, him with the goggles, and then the old Snake style. And then we're going to round out the Gaming Legends with the T60 power armor from Fallout. So we have the standard suit style. We have the Hot Rod. So we've seen our Hot Rod red. And then we have the Black Knight power armor style. And now we move on to our Icon series. So these are celebrities. Real world celebrities in Fortnite. So we'll start off with Anderson .Paak, who has a nice big thick coat for winter. Blast Off edit style that slowly fills up with more and more flowers. And then the Tycoon, which is similar to the Blast Off, but it's not reactive, it doesn't fill up with anything. Then we have Ariana Grande plus her Rift Goddess edit style. This was from the Rift tour. We have Anderson .Mac. We also have Anderson .Mac, Anderson .Paak. We have the other star of Silk Sonic, Bruno himself, Bruno Mars. We have him with his winter coat, his Blast Off style that fills up with more and more flowers, and then just him in the basic suit. We then have Harry Kane. We have Kaby Lame, however you wish to say his name. I'm not too sure. I apologise for my pronunciation. Gradient only. We have Lockie, good old Lachlan. We have Laserbeam. We have LBC93 Snoop Dogg, with or without shoulder pads, and with or without reactivity. Then we have LeBron James, with or without that. This is 0% gold. I don't think I actually did everything to 100% gold him, all things considered, but it's a gradient scale on how much you want him to go golden, and that is seems to be the final style, but I think there was meant to be more to him, I'm not sure. Then we got Captain Lufu. We have Marshall Nevermore, with his sleeves rolled up. Marshall Noir, Marshall Magma. So this was his one of Eminem's personas. More will appear later. We then have Mr. Beast, plus his Feastable style, and then you can have him without his hat. Then you have Mr. Beast 6000. Just a more futuristic-y style of Jimmy. We then have Neku Hatsumiku, plus a bright style. We then have Neymar Jr. in his standard kit, and then in the exhibition kit we have Nikkei 30, the King, a non-reactive version of the King. You can have him with or without a helmet, or with or without all his accessory, so his ski goggles. Then we have Puppet Master James, the Lightning Rider and Fuel and Fire. And so he can wear his hat, I do prefer him with the hat on, with or without sunglasses. So the Puppet Master set, there are 4 to them: James, Kirk, Lars and Robert. They are the 4 members to Metallica. So each skin comes with standard fire Puppet Master, blue Lightning Rider and a red Fuel and Fire edit style. You can have them with or without a mask. Was Kirk's. Also had a skeletal mask. And then Robert, who I believe is the drummer, hence never miss a beat. Again, blue when it loads, red and black mask, and you can have them without reactivity fire. We then move on to Eminem Part 2, which is Rap Boy. So this is the second of the Eminem skins. So this was back during early Eminem career. And then we have Rap Boy Reloaded, with or without the mask. We then got Sabrina Carpenter, plus a baby doll outfit style. We got Santa Snoop. We have Juice WRLD. We then have Slim Shady wearing his headphones, and then a more demonic version of him. So we actually have 4 styles for Eminem. One of the few people to have multiple. We then have the D-O-double-G himself, Snoop Dogg, plus a Y2K style. He can literally be a dog, and then depending on what style sunglasses you want Snoop to have, or if you even want him to have sunglasses. We then have the Space Farer Ariana Grande style, which also has a Starfire edit style, plus 2 different glows. Captain A Grande, which has a more orange hue to it. We have Cypher PK in his normal style, an empowered reactive style, so the more kills you get, the more corrupted he can become till you become the possessed style, and then you can have him with or without a face mask. We have the Gref G, and then we have Toon Squad LeBron James, which also comes with the Taco Tuesday style and without a do-rag, which is the hair covering piece. Then we move on to our lava skin, our lava series. So these are skins all revolving around a lava set they released. So the first one is Kuno, Incinerator Kuno. We then have Molten Battlehound. We have Molten Ragnarok, Molten Valkyrie, the Roast Lord, and then the Tectonic Complex. And now we're moving on to my favourite section. This is the Marvel series, so this is every single Marvel skin I own. There's a lot more than this. I haven't been able to purchase them all due to a lack of funds. So we have the kinetically charged Black Panther skin and the standard Black Panther skin. We have the Black Widow outfit, who also comes in blonde. We have the Daywalker himself, Blade, with or without his jacket. We have Bright Star, so this is a Fortnite concept that they released with Cap. We then have Steve himself. We then have Sam Wilson as Captain America. We then have Captain Jones. So this was for the mini Marvel season that, well, not mini, but this was for the Marvel season where we had to fight Doctor Doom again. Now, the first time Doctor Doom was on the island, he was helping us to defeat Galactus. The second time we were fighting Doctor Doom, Jones took up the mantle of being Captain America to help rally the troops to fight back. We have Captain Marvel, who comes with an empowered style. Don't remember. Oh, Bright Star had, plus a bomber jacket. I do apologize. Or the red, white, and blue style. I do apologise for not showing that a second ago. Same as we have Stealth Jones and a more pen and ink comic style. And then he has super levels of Arcane Burn, Cold Sorcery, and Doom Forged. I do apologise for not showing that off a second ago. Then we have Carnage, who also has a maximum Carnage style, which tendrils sprout out of his body. We have Hawkeye himself, Clint Barton. We then have the Dark Phoenix. We then have Pen and Ink Deadpool. This is Deadpool from comic, and you can stick an arrow in his head. It is just a headband one. We then have the original Doctor Doom edit style. So this was the style back from Chapter 2, Season 4, in which we're going back now 5 years, in which his God Emperor style was white and gold, and then he had a silver foil edit style. We're going to skip straight over to Doctor Doom, Sorcerer Supreme standard edit style, a stealth silver edit style, and then the edit style I like to use over purple and gold style. Then we have the second Doctor Doom skin. This one is just called Doom. So this was the version from the most recent Marvel series, and then him with Pandora's armor, when he tried to create armor to safely use Pandora's box. We then have Drax the Destroyer. Give him a quick spin. We have Eddie Brock, who is also Venom, and has an emote that lets you switch between the two. We have Emma Frost, who has a diamond form and a black queen form, plus we have her Arcane Burn, Cold Sorcery and Doom Forged edit styles. We then have Remy Lebeau, the Gambit. I have Ghost Rider. We have the Green Goblin. It is Groot, who also has a silver foil. We have Gwenpool. So those of you who don't know your Marvel comics, Gwenpool was a human being, a regular real world person who ended up being pulled into a comic. So her name was literally Gwendolyn Poole. Put her accessories on so you can see her with the glasses. And then Dark Gwenpool. So the easiest character for her to mimic she chose was Deadpool, because her name was Gwen Poole. And yes, we have outline gradient and a gradient. So if we go for the gradient style, this is much more realistic. Don't know why I stayed in shell shaded. Then we have her with her Arcane Burn, her Cold Sorcery and her Doom Forge style. But her superpower is the fact she breaks the fourth wall because she knows that she's living in a comic, because she grew up reading the early Marvel comics. We then have Hulk, with or without a load of extra tactical gear. We then have Iron Man, which comes with a few different mask styles. Plus we have the standard red and gold colouring. The Mark 39's more blue and black. The Model 42, which I always believed was a red and blue, not a black and gold. And then the Doom variant of a green and silver. As you see, I have a lot. We have the Mark 45 plus Iron Man 0, so he built a suit of armour for fighting in the dome. We have the Iron Spider, with or without his mask. We then have Jennifer Walters, who has an emote that lets her become the She-Hulk. We also have a crimson style and then a silver foil. Then we got Kate Bishop. We have our first crew pack skin, the God of Mischief himself, Loki Laufeyson. We have Mantis. We have Mary Jane Watson. We have Meowtooth, Sabretooth and Meowsicles crossed together. We have Mephisto, Marvel's version of Satan. We have the Mighty Thor, which is just Jane Foster, and you can have her charged with lightning or with or without a cape. We have MJ from No Way Home. We have Moon Knight, who comes with or without a cape, and we have Mr. Knight. We have Mysterio, who comes supernatural and illusory, and then he can have smoke or a skull. It is, there you go, appearing within the smoke. There you go, as the smoke goes around you can see the skull appear in the ball. We then have Mystique, who also has a tactical style. The thing about Mystique is she has an emote in which the last person you kill, she can transform herself into until she attacks another player. So it's good if you want to mess around and pretend to be NPCs in the map. You just kill an NPC, become them, and walk around. Depending on the type of person you've got, some do run up and shoot a load of NPCs, other people leave the NPCs alone, so it's a good way, especially early game, to survive. We have Nick Fury. We then have the Pilverine, who has an X-Force style and a classic yellow and gold. So this is Peely crossed with Wolverine. We then have the Prowler, who comes with or without a cape. We have Rogue. We have the Sicarian Champion of Hulk, with or without his helm. We have the Scarlet Witch. I'm not too sure what the difference. Oh, there we go. Her outfit lights up, sorceress, probably doesn't. So it's more reactive style than anything else, considering I don't see anything else. We have Shang-Chi. This is much more in line with the comics rather than his movie. We have Shuri, who you can have as the Black Panther. So if we get set her to be, you have the Wakandan royalty version with or without the reactivity, plus super levels. We have Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy. We have Spider-Man, who normal Spider-Man. We have the symbiote style, the Future Foundation, a photo negative, and a Scarlet Blackout style. We then have Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse, or Across the Spider-Verse. We have Spider-Man No Way Home, with or without his mask. And then, depending on which, they call it red and black and gold. Normal, inside out, if you've seen the film. If not, oops, it's an old film, technically. Now we have Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. We have Spider-Man Zero. We have Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, who comes with or without webbing. So that's that little bit within her armpit. Or more so, along her back, you see it all. We then have Storm. Her standard style. Punk, her more teenage years, and the silver foil style. We have Taskmaster, the true Taskmaster, not the MCU's Taskmaster. We have the Mad Titan himself. We have Thor, whose silver foil is his armor plate. This was when he was the Herald of Galactus. We then have Thor Odinson, full charge, then with or without his cape. So that is from Thor Love and Thunder. We then have Tony Stark. So yes, you see, we have lots. Now, the special thing about Tony Stark is he has an emote that lets him suit up into Iron Man. We then have Venom, just standard, and then a more extreme style. We have War Machine, the Iron Patriot, or a camo style. You can have him with or without the helmet on. Plus, we got the super levels. Then we got Wastelander Magneto. If you take the helmet off, the faceplate doesn't show up. Then we have the White Widow. Plus mask. So that there is Yelena, sister of Natasha Romanoff. Then we have the Winter Soldier, who you can take his mask off. We then have the Wolverine, who has a standard, your default classic yellow and blue. You have the original style of his yellow and brown, and then you have Old Man Logan. So on all the skins you can see where the claws come from, except the Logan skin. We then have the pen and ink variant of Wolverine. We then have Wolverine Zero. And then we got young adult Groot. Then we have two to our Shadow series, which is Monarch and Ruby Shadows. Then they released a Slurp series that they quickly... There's only one skin that I've got to it, which is Poseidon, god of the sea, who also comes in purple and gold, yellow and fire. Then we're into our Star Wars skins. So we have a 212th Battalion Trooper, 101st we have Ahsoka, the troopers to Ahsoka's battalion led by Rex and Ahsoka herself. We have the Chosen One, Anakin. We have Evie, so they've just dropped this one for this mini-series. It's lasting the month. Ends on the 7th. And they took a Star Wars character and put her into Fortnite. She can either be a Jedi or a Sith, with or without a hood, with or without her glasses, and then she'll get a galactic glow once I finished levelling up. We have Boba Fett, Captain Phasma, Chewie. We have a standard clone trooper. We have the Coruscant Guard. We have Dagobah Luke, with or without his harness for carrying Yoda on his back. We have Darth Maul. We have Vader. We have Fennec Shand. We have Finn, or F1NN. We have a First Order Stormtrooper. We have Han Solo, standard outfit, the Rebel General, different colour trousers, and then him in his Duster style massive trench coat. We then have an Imperial Stormtrooper. We have Chrysanthemum. We have Kylo Ren, Lando Calrissian, Leia Organa, plus her in a Borscht disguise, plus with a cape, and then you can have her with or without headgear. We then have Luke. Now Luke's style is what I call Farm Boy Luke, Jedi Knight, by which point he's lost his hand, and then him cloaked. So you see two normal hands, one black hand because Vader cut it off, and then him wearing cloak. We then have Mando, which throughout that season we had to unlock his Beskar armour. We have Padme Amidala. Before the combat on Geonosis, Then after the combat on Geonosis, we have Poe Dameron. We have Rey. We have a Sith Trooper. The Wolfpack Guard. One set up just for this is the Wookiee Team Leader and Zori Bliss. Then our last series is just generic styles, which is Mato Marauder, who this person has different edit styles based on chapter 1. So you can see on his chest you have the rocket. So 1, 2 and 3 don't really have anything other than the shoulder sleeve to say anything special. Then Drifted for 6, Cube Rising, he has the cube text over his arms. Iced, you can see the frost on his chest. Then you got Peely for season 8, Neo Royale, and then X'd out for chapter 1 season 10. We then have One Ball plus chalked up style. So this was part of their remix season in which they took OG Fortnite and gave us a new rendition of those OG skins. So rather than 8 ball, they gave us 1 ball. Then we got a Benz, Adria. A Benz has some edit styles. He comes in blue. Adria has an elite style, her infiltrator colour style, and then you can have her with or without a mask. Then you got the aerial assault bomber, bomber captain, with or without the jacket, with or without the helmet. Literally just have him like that. Then we got Agent Jones. So this is him when he left IO, and then each jump he did, his clothes got more and more torn, and he picked up more and more gear as he was collecting people to try and save reality without destroying the 0 point anymore. We then have All Hallows Steve, who has multiple different masks. So we got Meowscles, Fish Sticks, Durburger, Cuddle Team Leader, Drift, Wildcard, Red Diamond or Peely. Then his onesie can either have stripes on it, a camo pattern, pumpkins, Skull Trooper's face, or a more zebra pattern style, and then you can change the colour. So the accent is the gloves, the shoes, and the inside of the cloak, which I've got set to yellow. Then you've got a very much colour of the pattern, and then the colour of the rest of the suit. You've then got Andromeda, Andy Fangerson, Anaconda, Axo, So a special thing about this axolotl skin is the cat on the chest is actually the late cat of a YouTuber, Zach Scott. Then you got a midnight style and then a toxic style. Plus you can have him with or without a tail. Then we got Axion Sentinel. Plus charged or without him being reactive. Then we got Artemis. It's also immortal or Elysian. We got Arctic Adeline with or without her hood up. We have Aphrodite. I didn't get her edit styles. Nice that they let me see the edit styles though, in which she has her immortal style, her heartbreaker style, and then just her super levels was Stygian, Olympian and Titan Flame. I didn't get high enough to earn those super levels. We've got Antonia, Combat Chic, Masquerade and Heisted. Plus you can have her with or without a jacket on, with or without a mask on. We have Aida, who also has a pen and ink edit style. We then have the Battle Bus as a transformer. We have Lord Beerus from Dragon Ball. We have Big Deal, who can be a fire or a gherkin. Then you can have him without his balaclava, with the balaclava, or with the mask. We have Blacklight, with or without a glow. We have Blizzabelle. We have Bulma, who also can put on her lab coat. We have Bright Raider, also comes in a pastel style, with or without a helmet, and has a cold fusion super level set. We have the Bright Agent, with or without her sunglasses. We have Breakpoint, Bone Ravage, Bone Boss. We have Bumblebee. We have Burn Off, who can also take off her helmet. We have Bites, the Lone Traveller style, in which he puts on a cloak. Then you can have the Wanderer. You can have his hair tied up, or with or without. Don't seem to show up the mask. Then we got Captain Barbossa, Captain Hook, Captain Hypatia, also has an armoured style, Captain Levi, Scout Regiment cloak, and then just the normal style from Attack on Titan. We have Carmine Rosso. We have Cassidy Quinn, who has a slurp shooter style and a Dealum style. Then you can have her with a brimmed hat on, or her bandit mask on. Okay. We have Katrina. We have Centurion. So, yeah. We have Cerberus. It's normal style. And the immortal style. We have the Chaos Director. Ghost and Shadow. Her shadow style is without the mask. We then have Charlotte. Tattered Spirit. Enchanted Spirit. And Charlotte Hagiri. We have Chief Hopper. With or without his hat. We have Cord Cahill. We have the Chrome Pump. It's a pumpkin with one glowing eye, made of chrome. We then got Clara. We got a chicken that skipped leg day. That also comes black or red and made of slurp juice. Again, it's so ridiculous because big beefy chest, spindles for legs. We have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We have Combat Tech Jules. We have the Contract Giller, with or without glasses. We have Cruella de Vil. We have Cruise 8. We have the Cuddle Team Specialist, which comes with a polar style and goggles up or down on its face. We then have Cursed Jack Sparrow, that is Cursed Captain Jack Sparrow. He is the worst pirate I've ever heard of. We have Dark, Diago, normal, no jacket, Kitsugi, I apologise for my pronunciation. He then has a Rhyme Flow edit style and a Void Burn edit style. And you can have him with or without a mask. We have the Dark Doggo. We have Davy Jones. We have a Demogorgon. It's going to open its face. I don't think so. We have Derby Dynamo, who has a few edit styles of a pastel-y minty colour and then a demonic fire style. We have the Diamond Diva. We have Diamond Hands from the Stonks meme. We have Dizzy. We then have Dr. Sloan. Plus her battle stripes in her battle suit, and then how you want her hair. And whether or not she's wearing shades. So let's pull it down a bit more so we can see it a bit more. We then have Driftwalker, who has a stealth style and a regal style, much more demonic. We have Dummy Supreme. We have Dusty, plus a Boneyard, Bullpen Brawler, and her away game style, plus the super levels were Elysian and Eon. We have Dusty Daredevil. So this is another one of the Chapter 1 special skins. So Squad Origins. So these were skins created to commemorate Chapter 1. We have Dynamo Tiantina, plus a pen and ink cartoon comic style. We have 11, who also in the Hawkins Lab edit style. We have Elizabeth Swan, with or without a parrot hat. We have Era, iconic Era, with or without a hat. And she can come in Timeless, which is a blue green. We have Erin Yeager, with or without the Scout Regiment cloak. We have Erisa, who has her standard style, cerulean, sylvan, and then stealth. You can have her with or without a cape on her back, and then her helmet is cat-eyed, tabby, whiskered, or pointed. We then have Evie. This is the original style for Evie. Syndicate contour, neon culture, and summer strider. Plus you can put style on their skin. I really should say that, because if I remember rightly, Evie is trans. Explorer Emily also has an off the map style, with or without a hat. We have Fabio Sparklemane, who also comes in gold and Demon Horse. We have Fade, with or without a mask. We then have the Fearless Flusher, which is Jones wearing the edit styles for chapter 1. We have Felina, who is a ranked skin, as I've never got any higher in ranked. I haven't unlocked her any higher. Plus this was an old skin, so I don't believe I can now unlock those even. I don't know if I can or not. We have Fish Thick. Again, buff body of a fish. What are those it's standing on? He comes with a few different styles. With a hat on, with or without shades, and then with or without combat gear. We have Fish Skull. We have Fletcher Kane, who also has a midnight style and a full moon style, and you can take his cloak off. We have the Chapter 3 Season 1 FNCS style skin. We have the Chapter 3 Season 2 FNCS skin. We have the Chapter 4 Season 3 FNCS skin. We have Frankenstein's Bride, with or without her hood up. We have Frankenstein's Monster, who also comes in that choppy grayscale monotone from the old Universal movies. We have Fresh Aura. We have Frost Squad. We have Frostbite. Honey, where's my super suit? We got Frozone. We have the Ginger Gunner, who can be smiling, frowning, slightly singed, or just full on singed whilst frowning. We have the original kaiju himself, Gojira, with the the magenta dorsal fins, or blue, plus with or without the reactivity of his dorsal fins. So we're only in G at the moment, and remember all of these are now alphabetical. We have Graven, normal or fallen. So we have Grizz, so technically Grizz is the little bear inside the bear. He is piloting essentially a robot of a bigger bear. We have Guardian Amara, which also has a gold-bane scales edit style, with or without her hood up. We have Guff Gringle. We have Gugimon, with or without a mask, and he also comes in silver. We have Gumbo, who's a gumball machine. So we have his standard edit style, a bitter blue, black and blue edit style, and then sour green and brown edit style. We have Gummy Fish Stick, in which you can choose of 3 colours for his upper body and 3 colours for his lower body. We have Gunner, who standard, Arctic Tac Gear, Ultra Charge, Solar Storm, Silver Stealth, and Tempest armor, plus you can have him with or without his helmet. So if I just select the helmet a minute, you can see each armor with the helmet on. We then have the Lord of the Underworld himself, Hades, plus in his immortal form, plus we have his Lethean style. We have Harlow, helmet, what sort of top you want on, what sort of trousers you want on, what sort of shoes you want on. Plus, you can change the colour. We then have Haven, who normal or a midnight style. Then you can have her cap backwards, or she has different masks. This was another awkward one to do because you had to go around the map finding things to unlock each mask. We have Hacksaw. We have Halsey, a Bo Barista style, Club President, and then we have Elysian and Eon edit styles. Then Baymax, he either is just in his normal superhero armour, or he's a samurai. We have Highwire. Again, I didn't unlock the 3 edit styles, but it's nice that they show me that. Plus, Pack Leader, Bubblegum, or Bubblegum with a hood down. Ooh. We have Holiday Boxy. We have Hope, Underground Chic, Rebel Runaway, and you can have her with or without a hat. We then got Imani, Future Fi, headliner, with or without glasses, with or without the squiggles on the outfit. We have Indiana Jones, or Temple Explorer style. We have Inferno. We have Innovator Sloan. We have JB Chimpanski, Nebula Rose, Lunar Surface, and you can have him with or without his helmet on. We have Jack Skellington, either as the Pumpkin King in his standard outfit, or him pretending to be Santa. We have Captain Jack Sparrow. We have Jade, who normal style, cursed, guardian style, mask on, mask off, helmet, with or without the glow, and then she comes with edit style, super styles. We then have Joey, sandstorm or normal. We then have John Wick, normal, damaged, Bowery black, or in his high table dual. We then have Jones Unchained. We have Jonesy the First, so this is first snapshot of Agent Jones. Every other Jones skin up until Agent Jones, then Jones Unchained, is just what's called a snapshot. So it's there. They were within the time loop when it reset, but because they held a piece of the shard, their body was pulled back to the start of the time loop, whilst at the same time they were allowed to keep on living. They can do different things within the time loop, but essentially whilst they are within it. So that was the first version of Jones to be within the time loop. Then we have Joss, Gramstain, Thanlo Blue. She can have a traffic cone on her head, a mask over her face, and then do you want her in a toon shading, an outlined gradient shading, or they call it gradient, it's just making it more real within the realm of Fortnite, and then different colour styles. Then we got Jules, standard outfit, Rhoda hat, shadow style. We have Juliet, we have Kado Thorn, plus his Revenant style, then have his lavish style, his collector style, and then with or without his mask and all that. Kakashi Hatake from Naruto, we have his Black Ops style and his Black Ops style with the mask. We have Catalina, we have Katara, the last waterbender of the Southern Water Tribe. We have Acacia Cross, plus a slurp style, slap juice style, and then with or without the helmet. We then have Kendo, Demonic Hunter, Racer, plus Super Styles, Colonel Poppy, it's meant to be like a popcorn kernel in a bag. Kiara KO has a few different edit styles. Captain Bomber, and then different headpieces. Then we have Kit, default or action. Then we have the Knight Conqueror, who has a standard Black Knight style or a golden edit style. We have Condor, Wrath Condor. He actually has no face in there, it's just smoke. We have Core, who can wear a trench coat, or her colour palette is a silver white for the Arctic, tactical grey, or blue rune, in which she does have a blue cube within her chest. You then have Cora, which has a balanced edit style. We have Crisabel. We have a Chimera, which has multiple different head edit styles for the top of his head, for the bottom of his head. Different colour of dice. We've got Beetlejuice, Nebula, Rigel, or Solar Flare. You can also choose the colour of the skin, the pattern within skin, I'm not sure where you see the pattern, and then the different armour styles plus emblems to go on the patrons, which are the shoulder pieces. We then have Lars, founder member of Steel Wool. Zeus. He is a Save the World character. Then we have Lieutenant John Lama, Special Forces edit style. The classic Lama edit style, and then a photo negative edit style. We have Lorenzo, the Dashing, Lorenzo the Reckless, with or without face mask, and then we have the Wild Scorched super style. We have Lizik, we have Lil Split, who either a normal kind of ice cream. Then we got Strawberry, a matcha, hot fudge, or a gold time breaker. He can have his little headphones on, or some shutters shades. Then we have Lexa, Infiltrator style, and then a War Strike style. Then we got Lennox Rose, which also comes with a fresh Vandal edit style and a Bubblegum Pink edit style. We have the Lucky Leader, another one of the Chapter 1 edit styles. We have Luma Jelly. We have May, who Black Hat. Oh, glasses. And then I'm not sure why that looks slightly creepy, but there's different gradient style for May. Then we got Maleficent. We have Malik, with or without glasses. He has an exalted style, a Midnight Sentinel, or his normal style. Then his cape, if we turn around, Midnight Rain, Solitary Defender, Siege Leader, or a Field Commander. We then have Mancake, big old stack of pancakes. We have the Lonesome Hero, Dark Deeds, and the Cake with No Name. We have Marigold, Phantom Coded, a reactive style and a default style. We have Marika. We have Mariposa, who comes with a Midnight Mariposa, so she is kind of a Day of the Dead styled theme. We have Dynamo, so she's kind of Lucha style, Wild Scorch, and then without a mask on. Then we have Masai. Is that one? Is that it? Airwalker, Thrasher, with or without accessories, and then we have him with an Elysian edit style. We have Maeve, who I can, it's unstoppable shield breaker. Her hair can be reactive or not reactive, and then she can have a reactive tail, so when she goes in the water, her legs become, it doesn't show it, but will actually become a fish tail. You then have Morty. Well, it says Mecha Morty. We have Mecha Rex. We have a Mecha Strike Defender. Or Mecha Strike Sentinel, which colours red, green, blue and pink, or a yellow, and it's the same for the Navigator. Sentry plus different, the same styles for the Dreampins. We have the Mecha Team Leader, who also just has a generic silver style. We have Medusa, plus Gorgon's Warrior, plus with or without reactivity. We have Megalodon. There's also Nitro Fusion, Oasis, or the super level of Cold Fusion. We have Megatron. We have Menace, Challenger, Challenger Flame, and the Undefeated Menace. Then you can have different helms. Then we got Meow Skulls, plus a Cloud9 edit style. Then we got Meowdus, Shadow Meowdus, with or without reactivity. I didn't make it to the street art super level. I decided, do I want the golden grin or the golden touch? Then we have good old Merry Marauder, who again comes sulking, grinning, burnt sulk, burnt smile. We have Midas Rex, with or without his helm. We have Misaka Ackerman, with or without the Scout Regiment cloak. Then we have Minjun, Mina Park, and Minato Hakura. Again, I apologise if I butcher any of the names. We have Minty Bomber, Mizuki, who has multiple edit styles. Her standard, without her cloak over top. The River Empress style, the Magmatic, and the Magmatic without the bottom cloak part. Then you can have her with or without her face mask. And we got Montague. Brilliant cut, made of diamond. Or a rough cut in which he literally just has a diamond. Just the cloak that's different. And then we have the Expressionist Montague. We have Mr. Dappermint, Mr. Incredible, Mr. Meeseeks. We have Mrs. Incredible, Mina, Mystica, which also comes with Crimson Bloom and a Winter Song edit style. We have Naruto, as in the 7th Hokage edit style. We have Neural Links, Nezumi, Tied Back, Exile, and Ascension, plus with or without the reactivity. We have Nisha, has standard white dueling outfit, a midnight black, and a pink dawn style. Plus she comes with different masks or without a mask. And then the super level is the Expressionist. Then we have Nolan Chance. Tactical style without the mask, and then a formal heist edit style. We then have Ninja, Koro Ninja, and a Lucky Ninja. We have Ocean, Image, with or without helmets, and a standard edit style. We have Omega Knight, who also comes in gold. That's what Aurum is Latin for. It is literally Latin for gold. We have Omega Rock, Harbinger armour with or without his super level, enriched gold, and then the emissives is the colour of the light within his armour and the light of his eyes. Then we have Optimus Prime with or without the battle scars, cracked windshield, dented paintwork. We have Aurelia and burnished gold. Not quite a glowy edit style. We have Oro with a glow, without a glow, or the Skeleton King edit style. We then have Oscar, who is a tiger. We have a snow tiger and a shock brawler style, plus we have his expressionist edit style as well. We have Outlaw Midas, who comes gunslinger style. He can even be ghost or shadow, back away, or with or without the reactivity. We have Peely, P33LE, LY, who actually has wires sticking out the top of his head. Then we have Paradigm from Reality 659. Her in a sparring suit, a nanofiber suit, the moon base suit, an aurora suit, oceanic camouflage, and then right, pick that one then, so we can show off the different visors, and then you can have it with or without the visor. We have Peabody, Phil, Earl and Axel. 3 P's in a pod, and it comes in a yellow slap variety. We have Perseus, his silver storied hero, and then with or without his helmet on. We have Buff Peter Griffin. We have Phantasm, Piper Pace. I forgot to show you Phantasm has with or without a hat, and a cyborg edit style. We then have Piper Pace, hyperspace edit style, or a hazardous on the clock or off the clock, and then with or without a baseball cap. We have a plastic controller, comes in 3 different colour styles: green, grey or red. We have the Pleasant Patroller, who is another one of the Chapter 1 skins. We have Potassius Peels, Powerpunk, who has a pink bubblegum style, and comes with or without a round space helmet. We have the Predator. We have the Pumpkin King. So this is an early stage of Jack Skellington before he got set on fire throw in acid and become the guy we see for the rest of the movie from A Nightmare Before Christmas. We have Paradise Meowsicles. We have Queen Summer, who comes with or without her back cape. We have Raven Team Sid, who can either have her hood up or down. We have Raz, who mastered the glyphs Called Forward, Cube Queen, and Let All Hell Loose on the Island. We have Rebel Oro. We have another one of our Chapter 1 homage skins. We have the FNCS Chapter 3 Season 4 skin. Recon Raptor. We have Reese, who also has a Nebula Racer style, a Galactic Racer style, and she's made of sapphires. We have Relic, who's standard style, deep water of a dark grey and blue, and a Wild Scorch covered in red, with or without his helmet, with or without coattails. We have Renegade Lynx, Timebreaker, Magmatic, Darkstorm, or her normal edit style, plus glasses up, glasses down, or Storm Mask on. We have Renegade Rebel, who also comes with a Racer edit style. We have Renzo the Destroyer, who's also known as Renzo the Magnificent, and has a kinetic rush. And we have the Roko Cloco, plus he can be reactive or not. We have Reverb, black or white outfit. I'm not sure what a missive means, but I think if I set it to that, I'm not sure what his edit styles means. Then we have Reverie, with or without a hat. We have Ryan, who also has a Rock Slide outfit and a Wild Scorch outfit, plus you can have her with or without the vest on. We have Rick Grimes, plus him with his coat on. We have Rick Sanchez, who has Standard Rick, Toxic Rick, or a Silver Rick. We have Ringmaster Scar. We have another one of our Chapter 1 commemoration skins. We have Ronin, who also comes with a vest, cape, normal. He has an blue azure, seems to be black, but the little straps are green emerald, and a photo negative style, plus you can have him with or without that helmet. We have Runway Racer, with or without a hat, without glasses, without a mask, or without anything. We have rust, plus corrosive, plus with or without his helmet. We have Sabina, whose hair can either be twin tails, ponytail, and then you've got a burning ember colour palette. We have Sakura, into edit styles. Then we have Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas as well. Salty Striker is another one of the Chapter 1 skins. We have the Samurai Scrapper. This is also a chapter, not a chapter, a Save the World skin. Then we have Sasuke Uchiha. And then his eyes, normal eye, or the Rennigan eye. We then have Scuba Jonesy, another variation of Jones. Default Tactical Advanced, or with or without the scuba mask. We have Seeker, Celine, who has a moonlight glow, sunlit, or her Elysian outfit, edit style. Then we have Shadowblade Hope, hood up, hood down, in lilac or black and blue Demon Hunter, with or without face mask. And then we have the Rhyme Flow, the Void Burn, and the Entropic super styles. We have Shadow Midas, who is reactive depending on how many kills you get with him. Then we have Shanta, photo negative, different headpieces, shoulder armour, gauntlets, torso and legs for armour. Sir Raven, or the Storm's End. Skelement Oro, Skull Commander. We have Snap, who has different headpieces, arm pieces, legs or torsos. So you literally can build your own. We have a Snowmando. Then we have everyone's favourite Saiyan, Goku, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, or Ultra Instinct. And the thing about Goku is he has an emote that lets you cycle between the styles. So each time you power up using the emote, he moves up through the tiers. When he reaches Ultra Instinct, you do it again, he goes back to normal. We have Sparkle Diva, who also has a dance floor style, and her glasses can be up or down. We have the Spectra Knight, different helmet styles, then they can have different patterns on there and different patterns on the armour, plus it can be in different colours. We have the Spire Assassin, we have the Stormfarer, also has a Storm Brawler style plus different colour schemes. We have Stray, Renegade Stealth, with or without his mask, with or without the special effects. We have Summer Fable, Summer Night, and you can have her with her hood up or down. We have Sunny, also Voyager, Beachcomber, and then a silver edit style. We have Tarana plus Extinction S Dino Armor, or you can have her in a blue indigo armor. Tatsuo, Tegan. We have the Ageless Champion. Crown off, helmet off. So if I switch over to Champion, you can have the normal style without the crown. So you see from the back it doesn't have on, or without the helmet, but still full armor, or you can have it in the Elysian style or the Eon style. We have the Cube Queen, a normal colour palette, the Obliterator colour palette, and the Island Bane colour palette. We have the Foundation, Combat, also known as the Rock, and then different visors. We have the Herald, Burning Ember, variation of the Herald. We have the Imagined, Viridian Storm, and then the different helmet visor styles. We have the Mechanist, it also has a Cobalt Burn edit style, and then with or without the welding helmet up or down. We then have the Mummy, who also comes in that vintage grey scale early Universal movie style. We have the Night Rose, who also has a tactical style, her restored style, plus we have Rhymeflow Voidburn. I just didn't get her in Tropic style. Then we have the Order, sister to the Imagined, comes with or without a helmet. So let's put the helmet on. You can see the different helmet styles. And we also have the Origin. He's another member of the Seven. Granite Grey, Space Void Black. Let's put his armour on, just to go through the visor. We have Thunder, with Thunder Kinetic Rush. I just didn't get around to unlocking his Mega Wave edit style. We have another one of our Chapter 1 origin skins. We've got Tony. Then we have the Toon Gang of Toon Bushranger, Toon Meowscles, Toon Peely. And the only one that comes in colour is Tuna Fish. There we go. So we have classic tuna fish, who you can select the style you want if you want them to look like a specific character, and they'll use the colour scheme for that character to make it look as close to the character but still be in fish stick. Need a visitor or a carnage, Fabio Sparkling or the Love Ranger, or as you saw, I can literally pick and choose what colour I want each individual piece to be. Of his outfit, arms, legs, socks, scarf, head, his accessory pack. We then got Toph. We have Taurin with or without her mask. And then different edit style. For a different colour palette, I mean. We then have the Toy Trooper. Again, green, grey or red. We have Trace as a rebel style, hood up or down, or with or without the reactivity glow of his arms. Then our Trailblazer Link. Go to unlock different edit styles. Read till the 8th of March 2024 to complete them all in. I've done them because that was last year. Then we got Triarch Aurora. Here's another one of our level up packs. So you see these ones you had to complete until the 3rd of November. So you've got like a month to complete the skins and you'd unlock their final one. We have Trixie. So that's another one of the face PJ colour palette ones. Then we got Tropic Punch Zoe. We have Suki 2.0. Also has a Shimmering Pearl edit style. Iridium Dazzling Spirit or Silver Stealth. We have Twin, who's also Strider. So it's a 2-in-1 style. Twin then has the Xenon Espionage, and Strider has... Oh, I need to switch over to Strider so we can see the pastel colour palette. Then we've got Undercover Sky, in which she's just wearing a guff head. or she comes in midnight. You can take the mask off, or she can be covered in paint for street art. Then we got the Undertaker in his ring gear, with or without his hat, and then with or without pupils, so they call it the dead man's eyes when he rolls his eyes up. You can have him or in his ring gear or his entrance gear, so basically does he have his cloak on or just his hat? Let me go back up to Cody a minute. Missed him. There he is. He doesn't have a style, so you can't take his coat off. And now I've got to go all the way back down to Taker. There he is, nearly done. Then we got the Underworld Desdemona. We have Unpeely, with or without his glasses, with or without his big glass sun hat. We have Valentina, who has a hazardous style, Spectra style, with or without a mask, and her super level is marbled green. We have Valeria, normal, burning ambition. She has Styrian green or the Society Scarlet. You can have her with or without her glasses, and then her super style is the expressionist style. Then got Vanguard Sadie, who is another one of the... So that straight away tells me no. Once ranked is over, whatever season you are with that ranked season is what you end that style on. You can't unlock them later. We have Vegeta, who again, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Evolved. Then we got Vengeance Jonesy, Duotone Underground, with or without his shades. We got Veronica, Vicora, who has an Umbra. Then you can have her with or without all her accessories. Vivica Saint, Volpez, Vox Hunter. We have another one of our squad, so as you can see, this one is the chapter on season 7, so it's the Ice King look. We have the Wasteland Dummy, also has an armoured style. We have Wave Breaker, Willow, also has a doll's head, the Winterfest Bushranger, we have Yellow Jacket, who also has a black colour style, we have Yule Jacket, then we got Zane, also has chitin armour, we have Zeus plus Conqueror style plus him in his immortal style, we have Zoe Clash, we have Zuko, and then we got Zig, who comes in Molten Midnight and Mecha Glow. So that is all the characters. In the next video, I will go through the back blings, pickaxes, different gliders. We will cover the kicks now, because I've only got 3. So we're going to shuffle the kicks. We have standard Jordans, the Black Toe reimagined. Then we got the Air Jordan 3 SE something Unite, and then we got the Chomp Stompers, good old pair of slippers. And then the auras we got is Beach Bleat. So this is when you're doing the music things. We have Dance Floor. This is only available in Fortnite Festival. Dark Wings, Diamond Dazzle, Grand Finale, Light Points, On Fire, Paper Lantern, Sparklescent, and Spray and Play. So as I say, what we'll do next time is we'll go through the black back brillings, staffs, gliders, and contrails. We'll then go through all the emotes I own, all the wraps, different music load screens. The car I got, I have a Lamborghini Contact. I have a Nissan Skyline. I then have Backfire, Octane, Scorpion. Decals, I have the Linkway wrap. I have the Shirai Ryu Lamborghini wrap. Argentino Luna, Flames. So different cars come with different wraps. So because I'm not on the car, but we have the Fast and Furious decals, plus just custom decals for other cars. We have Scorpion combat wings, Sub-Zero combat tyres, your Lamborghini 70s, Nissan Skyline, different wheels for the Nissan, but you can put them on any Luglock, OME and Relenter. The trails that come off the back of the car. We have just the classic, Drift Smoke, Firecrack and the Hot Rock. And then when you boost, Frozen, Standard, Starry, Sunray. I don't have anything else for the SUV that I don't have for instruments. Bass, we have Snoop's Holodizzle bass, Deadpool's bass, the Mark 45 bass, B-Splat, the first bass, the Underworlder, the Fangler, that one, and the Golden Nemesis. In guitars, we have the G-Funk 93, the LPFZ guitar, Linkin Park, Neku Miku's guitar, Sabrina Carpenter's electric guitar, her normal guitar, the Iron Spider has a guitar, Mary Jane has a Web Shredder guitar, Wolverine has a guitar, then we got the Flux Silvera, the Frosted Frets, the Guffey 6-string, we have the Rebel, the Grand Olympus, the Fret Barasher, the Shattersonic, and the opening act, which come in different colours. The Rebel comes in 2 different colours. As does Sabrina's guitars. Then we have our drums. So we have Linkin Park guitar, Snoop Dogg Top Dog kit, Bubbling Sludge, and then just the classic. We have guitars. So Neku Miku has a guitar, Spider-Woman has a Venom guitar. Then we got the classic and the skeleton keys. We have microphones, so we have Snoop's Masterpiece, Silk Sonic's Sound Scepter, the Gorgonic mic, the Mercurial, and then just the standard mic. Then we have what is known as Gaming Moments jam tracks. So what jam tracks are? These are different songs. So we got different songs. So you've got Bones, Bounce Back, Cantina Band, Counting Stars. A lot of these won't play because, like Demons, it is a royalty song. Drop It Like It's Hot, Enter Sandman, Fame, High Hopes. Any that just say Epic Games next to them, those will play. Jabba's Palace. Any that aren't an Epic Games song, some things like Master of Puppets, My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. And the K30s doesn't seem to want to, isn't copywritten. Nonsense, Numb, Radioactive, Robbery, Oh, that one does seem to play. The Emptiness but the Imperial March doesn't play. Thunder up from the bottom. So these are all different tracks that you can play within Fortnite Festival, or you can set it as your lobby music. So at the moment, when I'm not recording and I'm just sitting in the lobby, I listen to Shabuzi's bar song. But any of those other songs, you can see there are some other generic ones. I've got Rip and Tear from 2016's Doomslayer. Doom. So every time I jump out of the battle bus that's I'm greeted with, they created some Marvel songs. Any that sit like that, so the Cantina Band. If the image sits like that, it's a jam track. If it sits like that, it's just a lobby disc. You can see I own a lot of songs. I'm not going to go through all the songs because you can't hear a third of them anyway. And then I have 400 lobby screens we can go through next time. But with that all being said, thank you for watching. I'll switch over to that screen now. So that's 3 hours in which we have just gone through every single one of my skins, music equipment, and Lego sets. As I said in the next video we're going to go through some of the other items, so my back blings, my gliders, contrails, pickaxes. We'll go through all of that in the next video. The one after we'll go through wraps and emotes, by which point I should have a few extra skins. But with that all being said and done, thank you for joining me for 3 hours, or nearly 3 hours. If you enjoyed seeing what Fortnite has to offer in terms of skins, then please do subscribe to the channel. I endeavour to try and put out more Fortnite content as we'll go along. Leave a like on the video, share the video, join the Discord, or just join Fortnite yourself and get on playing. But with that all being said and done, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.